Welcome to Pump the Bass, the channel for all the best electro and tech house music around the world. Here is your host for tonight, Robert Bellardi. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Pump the Bass. I'm Robert Bellardi. Today's episode will be a little bit different, as I'm introducing a guest DJ on the show tonight. He's my good friend from home, and he calls himself DJ Strathdee. Just a little background check before I talk about the music that he uses and the underground artists that he has in his mix. DJ Strathdee and I, we went to high school together. Back in the days when we met in grade 10, when we had this long, greasy hair, and I had a curly flow, and his was all straight. It probably looked disgusting. It was probably the worst haircut I've ever had in my life. And him too, probably. Ever since then, we both enjoyed EDM music. We always loved the rave scene, the vibes, the mixes that come out, and how talented these people are. We both looked into deadmau5. deadmau5 was probably our favorite artist at the time, back in 2011, and we went to go see him live at the Rogers Center, and that was our very first rave show, so to speak, and it was like the time of our lives. It was amazing. The light show that he used, it was in the Rogers Center. We had a hotel right behind the stage, so when the show was done, we would just walk upstairs, and we're good to go. It was pretty convenient, actually. So ever since then, he began DJing about 2 years ago, and he bought a controller and a DJ set and began mixing songs and began to enjoy it a lot. I used to go over almost every day, and I used to see him do it, and I used to see the mixing, and I thought this would be really difficult to learn, but you know what, at the end of the day, it's actually not bad. It's good, easy stuff. You just learn to mix the songs, realize the sense of the songs, and then I got into it, and he's a part of that, of influencing me to get into DJing. So now we're here years later in 2014, and I am now going to broadcast his mix tonight, so hopefully he enjoys it. Anyways, to the music that he uses this week, he uses a lot of underground music that is really well known, and that's the thing about tech house and deep house. It's not well known. A lot of it's underground. It's very difficult for a lot of DJs to get into about the top 100, especially on DJ Mag, strictly doing tech house and deep house, and only because tech house and deep house is more for a club scene as opposed to mainstream music. So some artists that he used that are underground, one is Cohen Groneveld, Believe in Magic, and Kaliox vs. Option Available, Von Deeper. Those are the two that are underground, and the other two that I'm going to point out that are mainstream are by deadmau5 and Cascade, I Remember, Shibashan remix, and Sander Van Dorm and Oliver Heldens, This. So, a couple of these artists like Cohen and Option Available and Kaliox are pretty good songs. They're good to look out for. They're very underground DJs. They only tour around small areas in Europe, such as like Poland or the Ukraine. Not huge EDM scenes, but still big enough for them to try to get their name out there. The deadmau5 song mixed by Shiba-san is a great remix. The song is I Remember. It came out in the random album title probably about 2008, 2009, so it's a very old song, but the remix is still fairly new, and it's a really good remix to listen to. Keep out for that. Now, looking into Sander Van Dorm and Oliver Heldens, the song This, Sander Van Dorm, as of recently, has really got his name out there, and he's becoming a very big DJ. He began in around 2006, 2007 period making music, and this year his best song is Gold Skies, which he played at Tomorrowland, and DJ Zevel this year used that song in their festival mix as well. So he's yet another DJ out of the Netherlands, and what I really see is music nowadays is all based out of the European scene from the Netherlands or Sweden, and that's the two biggest countries that produce the most DJs. DJs such as Tiesto, Hardwell, Oliver Heldens, Martin Garrix, they all come out of the Netherlands, and Swedish DJs are Alesso, Avicii, and Swedish House Mafia that consists of Axwell, Sebastian Ingrosso, and Steve Angelo. So that's all the music that comes out of Europe. So that's for the talking part and explaining all the new music, and now let's get to the music itself. So here is DJ Strathdee. Enjoy, guys.
mouth is so convenient, but I'm so sorry. I need help and I think it's how we go. Cause I'm so sick of please don't go. I love you for us. So sick of you so. I love you for us. Why don't you turn off the crocodile tears? Honestly, save up for someone who cares. Cause I'm so sick of please don't go. I love you for us. Cause I'm so sick of please don't go. I love you for us.
format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, turn it, touch it, bring it, babe, 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 watch it, babe, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, bring it, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, babe, turn it, watch it, babe, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, touch it, watch it, turn it, bring it, touch it, bring it, babe, 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 watch it, babe.
I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I like the way you dance, I like the way you do it. Dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. I like the way you dance, 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 dance. Let's go far and deeper.
Tune in to Media Buzz every Wednesdays at 7 p.m. with your hosts, Duran and Mia, only on Radio Laurier.
This season, Pizza Maniac presents you with 2 new walk-in specials, starting with any slice for just $2.50.
Including all taxes.
Or share a large single-topping pizza with just $5.55. Order today at 519-342-2525. Pizza Maniac, located at 220 King Street North.
Welcome back to the show, guys. Now moving to the Electro House section of the show, there have been a lot of great releases, and I have some big news to tell you guys as well. The new releases have included Calvin Harris featuring Firebeat's It Was You. It's a combination of Calvin Harris's unique style of music with a pure EDM bass line from Firebeats, who has contributed to a lot of music this year, especially with some songs like I Can't Understand with him and Chocolate Puma, and there's also Calabria by Rune K, Firebeats remix. He's come up with a lot of remixes, more than just those 2 songs, so check him out on YouTube, type in Firebeats, see the newest releases and the latest songs that he has come out with, and trust me, he's not going to disappoint you. He wants to get out there. I can feel it in his music that he wants to be big and past the top 100, maybe even top 50 or top 25. He's always been featuring in songs, especially with Martin Garrix, and he wants to get out there, and so I know that he can do it because he's actually a really good DJ and he makes really good music. Dubs has come out with a new track called Pyramids with Dropgun and Sanjin. You guys will recognize the song when it comes on, and all that goes through my head, in all honesty, when I listen to this, is a complete rave scene within the Pyramids of Egypt, which if that were real and that actually were to happen, that would probably be so sick. If I had the money, I'd definitely go to it. Like, imagine, you're raving beside pyramids that were built in God knows when, your feet are all in the sand, it's a warm day outside, and you're just jamming out this great music. Like, that would be incredible, especially to have that experience. Now for the big news that I have to say. So everyone remembers Swedish House Mafia way back in the day. Well, not really way back in the day, probably a couple of years ago. I'm speaking like an old-timer here, but they came out with so many good songs such as Save the World and One, for instance. Those are just 2 examples. They consisted of Axwell, Sebastian Ingrosso, and Steve Angelo, like I said in the first half of the show. But the big news is, they broke up a couple of years ago because they wanted to go do their own thing. Now, 2 of them out of the 3 are back. Axwell and Sebastian Ingrosso, as of lately this year, have come together and they're starting to make music again. I have a song that's going to be playing right at the end of the mix. It's called Something New. It's the last song that I use on the mix. You guys will really enjoy it. So the question is that you really think about, you come together with Sebastian Ingrosso and Steve Angelo, and you always knew them as great DJs. You always knew Axwell and Steve Angelo, and those 3 together were amazing, but why isn't Steve Angelo back with them? If they're going to come back with 2 of them, why not just bring back the whole group? That makes no sense, but I guess maybe they don't want Steve Angelo. Do they want him back? Does Steve Angelo want to go do his own thing? I don't know. But that is just the reality of it, and that's just what's going to go on now for a little while. They're going to tour the world, Axwell and Sebastian Ingrosso, and they're going to spread their songs everywhere they go. So now let's listen to the Electro House section, and I hope you guys enjoy.
It was you got me, babe, and it was you changed my
a mash up the dance and clubs. For the pretty girl, them and the toes. Light up the goods, but man a set off the verbalistic and scuds. Walk in the dance, brand new shades on. On the floor while the girl, them a stay on. Enough to champagne, we a blaze on. High like a pyramid. Free meals and dogs. We a mash up the dance and clubs. For the pretty girl, them and the toes. Light up the goods, but man a set off the verbalistic and scuds. 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 Set off the verbalistic and scuds.
High like a pyramid.
Free meals on.
walls of Jericho. Hey, you like the music here, right? How would you like to help make what you hear on Radio Laurier even better? If you're a musician or know someone who is, and you think your music is suited for Radio Laurier, send us your stuff to music@radiolaurier.com. That's music@radiolaurier.com, and help make Radio Laurier even better. radiolaurier.com.
Thanks for tuning in yet again to Pump the Bass on radiolaurier.com. Check it out next week, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for the latest tech house / deep house songs and new electro house music on the market. Check out my blog posts for the list of songs I use, as well as new news on EDM music. You can find it at radiolaurier.com. You push shows, you go to original, then you go click Pump the Bass, and you can find my blog right there. Also follow my Twitter for the latest updates on new podcasts to listen to on YouTube and new channels to look out for. It's at PumptheBassWLU. So have a good Thursday, guys.